I have to tell you, excuse my beautified body. I do not like the humidity. I don't like hot weather. And we are having humid weather. So this natural curly hair, zoom, it just goes wild. So forgive me. It's not about how I look. It's about my information. Thank you for joining me. This is part 2 of being a caregiver, the effects on a caregiver. It is so common that as you provide care to a loved one, a partner, a family member, a sibling, or a child, it's exhausting, especially if it's for long periods of time. You feel isolated, you can feel lonely, feelings of loneliness. And it's not uncommon that when you're feeling like this, you're irritable, you get angry easy, you feel resentment because you feel like you should do this, but why does it have to be you? And you can have a short fuse. It's very easy because of the person you're caring for. So much is repeated repetitiveness over and over, and you sound like a broken record. You also know there's not a lot you can do with that person. You can go for walks if you're fortunate. If not, they're bedridden. It's even more difficult to get outside, and the constant moving and tending to that person that's bedridden, you get exhausted. Your mind is exhausted physically, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. So keep yourself in a positive mode, upbeat. Even if you like music and the person you're caregiving, providing the caregiving to, put on some music. Talk like they're hearing you. Take care of yourself. This constant providing caregiving, it can break down your immune system. You're constantly coughing, you feel weak, you don't feel revitalized, you don't have a lot of energy, you don't always feel like doing anything when you do get a break. You could feel nauseated, flu-like symptoms, cold sores, canker sores. Those are signs your system is trying to fight it. And the weak part, which in my case will be my eyes, I can get soreness, rubbing of my eyes, irritated, cold sores, and canker sores. It's stress, it's exhaustion, tiredness. I also know it's very important to take care of your mental health. You can have mental health symptoms, thoughts, thinking you're not worthy, you're only here to take care of this person. You may not feel valued. It's a thankless job. It truly is. And the guilt you feel, even though what you are doing is what your heart, your head, and your stomach is telling you. You need to do this. You need to take care of this person, your loved one, your parent, your partner, your adult child, your younger child, aunt, uncle, grandmother, whatever. You can feel obligated. And when you do that, you begin to feel resented. You also know it's thankless. You can have a short fuse. The patient, the loved one, can verbally abuse you by the way they speak. They may not mean it, but it does come out. And they may mean it. They may say things they mean at that very moment. They're angry because they can't move around. They're immobile. They have to depend on you. They are frustrated. Their mental health suffers as yours does. Not a good situation. It's important to change caregivers. Take a break, bring somebody else in, and start from fresh. And be sure when you are having a self care time, whether it's an hour, half a day, one evening, whatever, do something that's quality, resilient, exciting, energizes you, rejuvenates you, just makes you feel like life is worth it. Because what you are doing may be quality, it's vital. Morally, ethically, it's important to you to be a caregiver to this family member or loved one, but wow, you question it, especially if there are other family members not doing their share. It's trying, it's hardship, and it's total exhaustion. I cannot stress this enough. The mind, the body, your immune system, before you know it, all you know is negative coming out of your mouth. That's not how you want to live your life, and it's not how you want to spend that time with your loved one. Take a break. Sometimes you can have thoughts of physically harming your loved one unintentionally when you're irritated, angry. You may hurt them and not mean it. You don't mean it. It's your body, your mind, your mental health. Okay? So sometimes your guilt can escalate. When you need a break, you feel guilty. So you start to say, this is ridiculous. I can do this. I do not need a break. I'm doing it. We can't afford to call somebody in. No. Stop. Don't allow that internal voice to fight you. Tell the voice to go away. Tell the negativity you're not wanted. You will do what you need to do and you will not feel guilty. It is best for your loved one, the patient, the client, and best for you. Trust me, you are an angel for doing what you're doing, taking on a huge responsibility. You're a human being. You deserve self-care. You deserve your life as well. Doesn't have to be 24/7 caregiving. It's very common for all of the things that I have mentioned. Trust me, if you don't believe me, it's because you're not talking to other people that are caregivers. Don't talk to the people that tell you you should do this, and stop thinking like that. Don't self-pity. Don't wallow in your pity. Bullshit. You take care of yourself. It's so easy, as Brene Brown says, it's so easy for those that are not on the stage in the arena. You decide what's best for you and your loved one. If family members cannot help you, contact a group, contact a support group, contact a forum, contact an organization like whatever your loved one has, dementia, Alzheimer, Parkinson's, handicap, maybe just aged and not doing well and just needs help to be fed and get things prepared. Contact an organization that does this, has information for you. Maybe they can help you get relief. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop looking for support and relief. You owe that to you and your loved one. I can't stress that enough. You're worth it and they're worth it. Thank you for your time. And stay tuned. There may be a part 3, and that is surviving after your caregiving responsibilities are no longer needed. Bye for now.